if we don't force ourselves to change, nothing in our life will change. Like if we don't force ourselves to try and improve in certain areas of our life, nothing in our life will improve. We literally have to force ourselves, be intentional about, improving certain areas before we could climb that pedestal of change and start to move forward. Think about it for a minute. How many times do you say to yourself you're going to do something tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and that day comes or never comes because you've just kicked the can up the road when that day arrives as well? It's not that most of us we lack potential, to improve in certain areas. It's just that we lack that power to come out of our comfort zone, and we lack that power to ignore the fear of the unknown. So we want to stay secure in our comfort zone, which literally just lets our feelings run the show. And the truth about it is, life does not care about how you feel. The only thing that life rewards us for, literally, is the actions we take, never about how you feel. It's the things that life rewards us for, technically, is the decisions we make and the actions that we take in making what we want to do come through. So, yeah, this new year, I'm going to try and show up as best as I could. I love to do, my personal development and self improvement stuff, but sometimes I just, I fall into this comfort zone of kicking the can up the road from time to time. But this year, I am actually going to challenge myself. And you guys are going to be my accountability partner. That's why I'm putting this out there. Each day, as best as I possibly can, I'm going to show up. And if you want to show up with me, in different areas of your own desires or agendas or goals and purpose, and just try and show up every day, find an accountability partner who you're going to be accountable to, or who's going to call you out when you're falling short on the task or the goals that you set yourself. And let's just see how this algorithm would change. Let's see how finances would change. Let's see how lifestyle would change. Let's see how we would become, better versions of ourselves. How increase would come to us in that, because there's no way you could be doing something consistently over a period of time and not get gains from it, whichever way it is. So this year, I'm actually going to push myself. I know it's a big ask, but I'm going to push myself as best as I can. And I want you to do the same in your own area of endeavor as well. So, yeah, if you're ready to break free from that comfort zone, leave the past year behind, and set foot into this 2026 on fire, roaring to go, let's join hands together and do this. Call me out when you don't see me online. If you want me to be your accountability partner, you want me to call you out as well, inbox me, let me know. I'll do the same in, making sure I call you to account for your responsibilities and the tasks that you set for yourself as well. Hopefully this year will be one of the best years that we will ever step foot into, by God's special grace. Happy New Year. Peace. See you tomorrow. Execution over perfection. That's all it needs. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's just execute. Let's keep executing, and let's see where, the end of the road would take us to, or would show up for us at. Peace.